You know, I got, did it?
Yes, sir.
I got this judgment just a few hours. And I know, Jide, you know, by the grace of God, Nigerians know who is speaking.
Yeah, so.
It's substance here.
Yeah, so.
Okay? You just move into this. The debaters will beg me to participate. By the grace of God, I'm a man of ideas.
Oh, yeah.
We have ideas of how this country is going to be transformed. Oh, yeah. And nobody should cheat Nigerians by not keeping some of us out. Yeah. They will not do that because they know what we are made of.
That's right.
I've debated and debated and debated. I've debated.
That's
right. You yourself, we shouldn't. You and all of us must educate Nigerians. Anyone who sells his right or her right to vote, you ruin your future. And as long as we do not watch against this, then it will no longer be democracy. Political scientists will call it another thing. You know, that is the government of the rich, for the rich, by the rich. That is not what we should be. We should be really for democracy. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. And in that one, the poor and the rich should really exercise their vote properly. But if you mean to say simply because you think maybe your own definition is that the party and the candidate are speaking, we don't have money, you wait. I say you wait.
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Yes, you will be surprised.
Yes, sir.
Joyfully surprised. Because the people of Nigeria will show that there is something beyond money. If I give you the history, when we first started this particular case, some people were saying so because they said no, he doesn't have money, therefore I won't have lawyers. I wouldn't even have distinct. They said I wouldn't have senior advocates. In the end, I have more advocates than they had. My friend, I want to assure you that Nigerians this time around, money may be there, but they are determined to ensure that there is good leadership that will give us good policies, that will produce good development, so that Nigeria can move forward. Now, the second part of it is really about INEC. If in any way, either INEC or the security agencies or any of those you refer to are working for any party, that is absolutely wrong and must not be allowed to happen. Because all parties, all candidates, all Nigerians should be able to freely stand before the electorate in Nigeria and let the electorate choose. That is the essence of democracy. If there is manipulation, we won't allow this democracy to be deepened and to be good and to be people-oriented. Therefore, I want to appeal. INEC, you are independent National Electoral Commission. And I thank God I stand here. One of those, together with some of our elders who have gone now, Dr. Alex Ekweme, Mala Adamu Chiroma, Elijah Bakarumi, Chief Solomon Lyon, so many of them. We are the ones who insisted when we were negotiating with the Abdul Salam Abubakar, the government at that time, for negotiating that the National Electoral Commission should become the independent National Electoral Commission. And we gave reason. The memo is because I signed it with Dr. Ekweme. They are supposed to be independent. You are not for any party. The INEC must be independent, even of the ruling party, to ensure democracy and justice. So I agree with you. They shouldn't do it. They must not do it. And Nigerians should tell INEC, give us an election that is free and fair. We are going to vote, and our votes must count. Okay? One last question. There's no way in which we can go into an election without an electoral act. There must be a law guiding the election. And if those who are within the National Assembly who have the right to make the laws of the land have looked at it and there is a new act, I hope that the powers that be that ought to act to really sign the electoral law will sign it in the interest of a peaceful election, in the interest of free, fair, and credible elections. Democracies must allow elections because elections are what give the ordinary people the chance to elect whom they want. And nobody should prevent Nigerians from exercising their right to vote quietly, properly, effectively, in a free, fair, and credible election. Therefore, I hope that law will soon, certainly, either be signed or be passed into law by the National Assembly if it's in the overall interest of democracy and good governance of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Apart from the gracious opportunity that I've had, and I want to thank Nigerians over the years for this, I've been a reconciler. I've been someone who has been within the social network of this country for the past 40 years, and I wish I had the time now to tell you what we've done to really make sure this nation moves. Some of us are not celebrated because we don't boast. But I want to assure you we've done tremendous things just to bring the nation into harmony. The national conference that was held, that's 2014. You know, well, I thank God the kind of thing that we had to do to make sure that the government of the day at that time convenes a national conference for us to debate. I believe in reconciliation. I believe in people, you know, really making sure people work together. In a democracy, you work together. But democracy must be in accordance to the rule of law. What I've done is not because I don't hate Donald Duke. In fact, we were, you know, very, very good friends over the years. Since when he was governor, the governor in Cross River. I mean, I'm one of the founders of the PDP, and we were here, made sure that we did the thing that we did in 1999. We made sure that our primaries were transparently excellent. We did very well. So I want to assure you, we shall appeal, we shall reconcile, we shall bear, we shall let them know, we shall argue, we shall convince, we shall pray, we shall ask God to intervene, and you know God will intervene.
Yes, sir.
So I'll do my best. So we're not going to be into, you know, maybe I'm moving interested. This is not my first party, you know. You know, I started my politics in the MPP. From there, we move on to, I give you a political history. We've been to so many things. By the grace of God, you will see it will be one powerful movement. The Social Democratic Party. We shall move to the south, move to the east, move to the west, move to the, you know, we shall revibrate here. You know, I come from this zone.
Yes,
and then the northeast, and then the northwest. My goodness, you just wait. You will see it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ijeoma. The first part, all of us will love peace. And therefore, if there's a need for me to go and sign, I will sign any day, anytime. But if they say what has been signed on behalf of the Social Democratic Party is already fine, I will adopt it. I have absolutely nothing against any member of the party. Because if you sign for the party, then you sign and I'll stand by because I'm a very peaceful person. Because peace is the only way we'll be able to really move this country together. And I want to thank all those who are organizing that, elder statesmen and very key respected leaders and religious leaders for that you know, peace process. I identify with it fully. I'll sign any document they want me to sign. But if they say what has been signed already is sufficient, I should just respect it. I will respect it to the letter. All right? Now, the second one, it is really not my, as I had my privilege to go to court. If anybody wants to appeal, it's the rule of law. But I think that anyone in our party who loves justice and they listen and they see the delivery of that particular judgment, the logic was sound. The law was correct. The applications were wonderful. The whole thing was well researched. And therefore, once you read it, unless you don't want to waste time, I think, but you know, the people are very, very free to do whatever. I know that by the grace of God, God who gave me this opportunity to be vindicated. Because, I mean, let's face it, every member of our party, including yourselves, good gentlemen of the press, you know that this party was already well geared up. They knew exactly where this was coming from, the northern part. Certain things, some manipulations came in. And for the sake of generations yet unborn, we say, now look, let things be done properly. We say no to impunity. We say no to injustice. We say no to manipulation. It is not personal. We want this society to be corrected properly. So that some of you, you know, you didn't face this kind of thing I'm facing now. That's why we went to court. At least now it will become a reference point.
Yes.